Hello and welcome back. We haven't done a review in a good old while. We have other reviews to do as well, but because we've watched this series of films recently and we went to the cinema to see the newest one, we thought we'd do a review on the film's Insidious. Now right, sir.
Insidious.
Down there.
Down there.
Right, so firstly, I'm going to say we watched this, just generically watching it. It came out the way it came out, but like back then it was like, film after film after film, and then there was a thing that, you had to watch this via timeline. We didn't do that. We had watched it as the way it was, and then we decided to go back and rewatch it because the new one was coming out, which is the Red Door. That's the newest one. But yeah, we're gonna go and do this review. So Sarah.
Okay, first off, when we watched the first 4 movies, I want you to realise how much we really truly do love these movies. These are some of our favourite horror movies to watch every year. And the way I'm going to say to you as to how much we love the movies is we decided to binge watch them. It did not take us a week. It did not take us 2 days. It took us 1
day.
We literally binged watched all 4 movies in a day. That's how much we loved them. We just kept on wanting to put them on. So I was like, right, we'll watch the first one. And then it was like, sure, I wasn't feeling great that day, bear in mind. I was really like, ugh. Yeah. In myself, in everything, I was just feeling like crap. So Graham's like, right, I was like, right, put Insidious on. Then he goes, right, you're not going to make a decision what to watch next, so I'm just going to put the second one on. And then
just kept going.
I was just like, just put the other one on if you want to watch the other one, I don't care. And then because of that, I was like, do you know what's going to happen? We're going to end up saying, right, we'll watch the 4th one another day, and we never actually will. So it's like, you might as well just put the 4th one on and we'll watch the 4th one. So we will, because we're not going to go back and watch it. So we end up watching all 4 in a day, which I didn't mind because I needed to be reminded of a lot of stuff.
What was going on?
That happened because of Red Door. You need to know what happened in the first 4 movies. Yeah. You might get away with is it 2 or 3?
Yeah.
You might, but it's still very, very hard, to Indiana Jones.
You keep talking.
It's very hard to to understand them, basically. Chronological order.
Right, so what they say for this one, the way you have to watch it is you have to watch part 3. But then part 3,
that's the one with the girl with the broken legs.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to call it.
The Last Key.
Okay, that's the one where she...
Then the first Insidious, then chapter 2, and then Insidious, the Red Door, which is the newest one. That shit's great.
Yeah, I just watched them in order. I just go Insidious, chapter 2, chapter 3, Last Key, Red Door.
Yeah.
I prefer it that way. Technically, yeah, okay, you could say that's what way the timeline is. But at the same time, it's like, I like watching a movie and it then going, oh, but this is what happened in between. And I like that.
Yeah, because you watch through the movies and it just gets up to date to you anyway.
Yeah,
so you know
exactly.
what happened before then. So.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I will say, if we ever do a review on Marvel, good luck to you, because I'm going to have a few words to say, because as of now, all I can see is it being this. All I can see is money grab, cash grab, going on. Love the movies. Million times better than DC. I'm true Marvel all the way. But I feel like they're adding stuff in just to get ratings now, just to get views, and to get that little bit of extra cash. So I'm kind of like, yeah.
But anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to say, just for a disclaimer for anyone, we're going to go through these movies from 1 to 5 or whatever. If you see characters repeat or whatever, it's because they were in the timeline beforehand, or they might be coming back or something. But it's just generic spoilers via these kind of things.
There will be spoilers, by the way. A lot of spoilers. I'm not going to hold back. I'm just going to talk.
So the first one to us, that was a very interesting story, I have to say, with what's her name, Black Lady or Old Lady or something like that.
It turned out to be dude.
It was a dude. That was an interesting concept.
I liked that it was like, okay, she's been haunting the dad for years, and then because he was kind of made forget who she was. Then it started coming after the son because the son had the same ability, and then it was kind of coming after him a bit in a sense. Like he had his own.
So
that person.
This person here.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought it was interesting. It turned out that it was a abused child.
Yeah.
Is the best wording for a boy, but that the mum didn't
she wanted a girl, basically.
Yeah, wouldn't accept him as a boy, even though he wanted to be a boy and he had to be a girl.
So I think most of these films are directed by the same person. James Wan.
No, did we not figure out that they weren't all directed by James Wan? Or are they all directed by James Wan?
Let me just go through it.
James Wan. Maybe they are.
Else.
Maybe it was something.
No, this one.
Leah.
This is
Winnow.
Part 3. Part 3 is directed by someone different.
Adam Robichaud.
Someone different for the fourth one. And then Last Key, or the Red Door.
Patrick Wilson. Isn't he... Scroll down. Isn't Patrick Wilson him?
Yeah.
He directed.
The film
he wanted to bring it to a close, so he came back to direct.
Right, so...
No wonder the jump scares were better.
Yeah. So, let's go for people that we actually know, so...
Okay, well, Patrick Wilson and Rose Byrne we know.
They return for every film?
Besides Chapter 3.
Yeah.
The only one that was in all the movies is Lin Shaye.
Yeah.
I think I'm saying that her name right, Lin Shaye?
Yeah.
She is the only kind of one that was in them all. Because she was the one that was able to contact the other side.
Yeah. So, straight off the bat with him... Straight off the bat for him, I would recognise him from, of course, the Insidious movies, but...
Well, I'd mostly recognise him from Insidious.
Watchmen and... what's the other one?
Oh, Watchmen.
Oh, the A-Team. He was Lynch.
Ooh, he was an Aquaman. He was King Orm.
Yeah, he seems to like horror films. He's in one there as well.
Oh, yeah. And Annabelle Comes Home.
Yeah.
Nightmare Cinema.
Last Key.
Oh, he was The Conjuring. That's what it was, remember?
He loves his
We had this big discussion about it once, the other day.
Yeah, he was in Superman, Fargo. Yeah, so he was in a few...
Home Sweet Hell.
So he was in a few good ones. Oh, Prometheus as well.
Yes, Prometheus.
Alien would be another good one to do.
Ooh, yeah, but we'd have to rewatch them all. Because, it's been many moons.
But, yeah... We won't go in and out of the actors unless, there's someone new, so we won't go back into him if he's in...
Yeah, no, for, the next 4 movies, we won't go into him, obviously.
Yeah. So, then, Rose Byrne.
Apparently she's in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Oh, she's in the new one.
So...
Leatherhead.
So, I would recognise her from The Boys.
The Boy?
Peter Rabbit 2, I don't think I've seen yet.
Have I seen that yet? I can't remember if I've watched... I know we watched number 1 in work, but I can't remember if I watched number 2. I Am Mother. I haven't watched that yet.
Peter Rabbit
Instant
1.
Family. That was good.
Peter Rabbit 1, I definitely seen.
Yeah, I've seen her in that, definitely.
And
X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, she was the love interest of Xavier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Neighbours.
Yeah.
2, anyway. I've seen Neighbours 1. But I haven't seen the second one. Or I've seen bits of the first one. Have I fully watched it?
Yeah, see, she was in First Class as well.
First Class as well.
So, yeah, that's...
So we know her from a bit.
Dalton, definitely one of the big ones, because of course he comes back in Red Door.
Yeah, but I like that they use the same actor, because a lot of the times when they come back for movies, they use a different actor as the older actor version of the actor, and I hate that. Oh, he was Anthony.
Yeah. That's a TV show that Sarah watched recently.
Yeah, I love Doogie Kapahala.
He was in Endgame. Oh, he was the... Oh, no.
Hardy Keener. Yeah, he's the kid.
The Iron Man suit guy.
And he's standing there.
Yeah.
At the funeral.
Yeah. He was in Family Guy, did voices, the Lego voices, did a lot of voices. He was in Jurassic World.
He's Grey.
Yeah.
Grey or Gary?
Yeah, there he is there. Iron Man.
Again, I like that they brought back the same actor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sorry, I'm
this
sticking to
one
the chair.
is a bit like Patrick Wilson.
She will be in multiple.
She loves her horror films.
Oh yeah, she.
So she is.
Oh.
So
I have my hair tied up for once.
Oh yeah, she was in The Quarry.
Oh yes, she was a. She.
She's one of the family members, wasn't she?
No. We haven't fully watched The Quarry yet.
Must rewatch it.
I definitely need to go back and rewatch The Quarry.
Darkness Falls. That's
Grudge.
the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that's the Grudge remake.
No,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that yet. I wasn't a big fan of The Grudge. I think you did. I never really liked The Grudge. I couldn't get into it.
The Insidious movies, of course.
Excuse me,
Suzyroo Call films. There you go again. There was a film. It was like 201 Maniacs or something that she was in that I seen. Don't know if it's there. It should be there.
It'd be way down the bottom if it's the one I'm thinking of.
The one with Robert Downey Jr. Oh.
Sorry. Yeah, that'd be like there. 2001 Maniacs.
Where? Oh yeah, there.
2010.
That film there, that was brilliant. She was great in that. So, few definitely horror films that she is part of it.
Put her arm down. I can't see the screen.
Sorry. We won't go into all the actors. So, these four here, at least, are the main ones for us. So, these two guys are camera guys in the film.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know him from something else. I don't know what it is.
The first saw. He was the guy that with the tape in the toilet.
Oh yes, The Invisible Man.
I watched that. Yeah, that was actually a good film.
Oh, he was in Aquaman as well. Cargo Pilot.
Bye-Bye Man.
The Bye-Bye Man. You watched that, didn't you?
I don't think so.
Cooties. What did I
watch?
watch?
There's a spin-off. There's a
Spectrals. Oh, it's a TV show.
Huh?
3 episodes.
It's mad.
I need to give that a look. Didn't know about that one now.
And they saw 3. He came back and saw 3 because it was like part of 1 was part of 3 because they did that flashback kind of thing. Matrix. Yeah.
No, I probably recognise him in The Matrix. As I did watch the first Matrix, I just wasn't a fan of the
This
Matrix.
guy, I don't know.
You have the middle bit clicked in, by the way.
Sorry.
I meant the middle. Lincoln Lawyer.
Reservoir
Koala
Dogs.
Man.
Oh, he plays Koala Man. Okay.
No, he's in Koala Man.
Oh, he plays Summer Santa. Okay.
Hugh Jackman's Koala Man.
Yeah, I forgot.
You're not listening to me.
Mortal Kombat I haven't seen. He was in what? Oh.
Ozzy.
He was in The Walking Dead.
He was in 2 episodes of The Walking Dead.
Interesting.
He's more than likely dead.
He was in a movie called Winchesters.
Fargo as well. Mad Max. The Mule.
Yeah, so he's in a few things.
I'm pretty sure I know Barbara there. You clicked into the character name.
Barbara Streisand. Do. Right. Oh, Barb. What are you in? Show us. Okay. X-Files. Insidious.
Oh, she was Cora, of course.
Once Upon a Time.
She was Cora in Once Upon a Time.
She was in Black Swan.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
That's a very sad story.
I couldn't bring myself to watch that. Pro. She was in an episode of Pro.
Okay.
Nice. I love Poirot. Hercule Poirot. Oh. Yes, please.
I have a few small ones. So
yeah, nothing that we really know. I know her as Cora from Once Upon a Time.
And
she was Snow White's mother.
And then...
No, not Snow White's mother.
This guy, Andrew Astor. They're one of the top ones there, so he is. So
the Evil Queen's mother.
The Insidious, of course, he was in.
The Avengers versus the Economy.
Fair enough. Very unknown looking thing, so he is. Santa Buddies.
Saving Grace I know, but I never watched.
Hangover. ER.
ER probably would have seen him in, possibly.
Mad Men.
Because I did used to watch...
yeah, he's not in very much.
I did used to watch ER.
But interesting storyline. That's got a 6.8 for IMDb out of our rating. Well, out of my rating. Probably give it about an 8. An 8.5.
It's like the second you start talking about ratings, it pops up.
What do you think? How was the first one for you?
I give it about an 8.
Yeah, are we on the same level with that?
Yeah, better than 8.
So, Insidious 2. Insidious Chapter 2. This was...
They moved house, and this is one where, like, the child's toy came to life and all. And he started playing on the piano.
Yeah, so then the second one, he had been taken over by the...
This is the... Again, we're going to start talking spoilers, because I don't like doing reviews where I can't talk about my favourite points. This is the one where his body gets taken over, and he murders Elise.
Yeah. So as you can see there, the family comes back.
The only new actor there is Carl.
Carl, which is Stephen Coulter. He came back for the 5th one, so spoilers.
He played Eloise, or Elise even. Jesus. Elise's...
He was in She-Hulk, apparently.
Special friend? Oh, he's in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer. We Have a Ghost. Never finished watching that.
No.
Oh, he was in Shotgun Wedding. Larry. Yeah, he was Larry.
How Larry.
He was in The Conjuring as well.
Seem to be all friends with each other, like Adam Sandler.
Insidious and The Conjuring have a lot of the same actors.
Watchmen.
That's the one thing like you will see.
Annabelle,
yeah.
Yeah, so
a lot of horror there as well. The Purge. Another set of movies we need to go back to watching that I gave up on years ago because I just wasn't able.
Second one or something.
I got to the second, third one and I just wasn't able to continue watching them. I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Just wasn't bothered. But yeah, this is the one in their house.
Yeah, just on that note as well, she played a good... I know it was voiceovers, but she did play a good Louise past one. She was her past self.
Oh, Eloise.
So
young Eloise.
Yeah. So she was good. She played a good...
Okay, so this movie, storyline-wise, I thought was pretty interesting because they got him to forget.
Yeah.
And all, they thought everything was grand. But then the dad gets taken over.
Yeah, they made the kid forget.
He went in to save the kid again.
Yeah. And
he got then taken over.
Yeah.
But they didn't realise and he started attacking them.
So, what's the story with the whole body being taken over, which we're not putting into play as well? The body gets taken over and they get put into this thing called the further. So it's like purgatory, is that the word?
You're stuck in limbo.
Or limbo.
It's like hell's limbo.
Yeah.
So it is. You're stuck there with people. It's like having unfinished business, but you're not allowed to finish it because you're evil. But there's a way of getting out, and that's if you find a dream walker, which is what the dad and the son were. They were dream walkers, and they were able to... Basically, it's where their soul left their bodies.
Yeah, so...
And they were able to walk around, so it was an empty...
Vessel
that other souls could then get into.
Yeah.
And the dad's soul obviously left to try to save the son, and obviously someone else came in its place. But that was at the end of the first movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That happened, and then in the second movie, it's not the dad, it's the soul of the evil person in his body, and he keeps trying to play the piano, the song that the one there, his wife, wrote for him, and he's there trying to play it to say, it's not me in the body.
So he's still alive, but he's contacting the other world, basically.
Yeah, because in the first one he had to go into the further to rescue the son, which he did, but he didn't come out, the son did, and a ghost came out in his body. So it was really, really good. I liked that. That was really interesting.
So this one for me was a lot more action-packed, so I'm going to give it a 9.
I was going to say 9 as well.
Yeah.
I was going to say 9 as well. Just because this storyline was a lot more gripping. This is kind of like... It's part of the storyline, but it's a little bit this way to the storyline. Okay, I'm going to say love this actress. So I do. She is a really, really good actress. I do like her and stuff. Yeah. I've watched her in other stuff in the past, which obviously we'll find out now in a minute. Because this has other actors in it. So Stephanie Scott is the one I'm talking about. I liked her and stuff. She was really, really good. So I will say her acting in this, I very much appreciated. Storyline, so she lives in the apartment with her dad, which is Dermot Mulroney. Can't pronounce his name.
This guy here.
But anyway, she lives with him, and she thinks she can hear her mother, who had recently passed away. Oh yeah, he did a lot of movies I would have watched.
I only watched that recently.
How do you not know he's in it? Secret Invasion, Graham watched it, I haven't watched it yet. That's the reason for my rant of the Marvel earlier, by the way, was that.
He was the cop in Scream, the newest one. Oh, Jesus. He was Huey's dad. Sorry, Huey was in Boys as well, so I just call him Huey.
I was like, who? For a split second, yeah, I would have watched him when the likes of Christmas cancelled. And a load of like older kind of 90s.
He's also in The Purge as well.
Like 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I know that was a TV
Station
show.
19.
Yeah. I thought that was
Shameless.
for a second.
American Horror Story he was in.
Yeah, I'm more further down. I'm like where he was acting with like in the 90s kind of rom-coms.
But anyway,
I can't remember what I know her from. You may have to go in.
Do you want to? Did you finish off telling the story about?
No, I'm gonna say now. So basically, yeah, she starts thinking she can hear her mother, but she's actually just another dreamwalker, and it's not the mother she's hearing. It is
a demon.
A demon. So it is. She's so pretty. So pretty. Girl in the Basement, need to watch. Oh my god! Even though I know what happens in it now because I've watched all like the little snippets, need to watch that.
She came back in the last key.
Oh, Quinn, yeah.
So she did.
Gem and the Hollows, I watched that. Girls Like Girls,
Jessie.
Ant Farm, Jessie. She was a Disney actress.
Yeah.
But she played like the mean girl in Ant Farm. And I liked her. I don't know. She was really good. I liked her. What am I missing out on the storyline now? She was living in an apartment with the dad. Oh, she kept on ending up upstairs in an abandoned apartment, getting attacked.
This guy is the only one kind of like newest.
Oh, I saw someone there.
Who?
Oh yeah, she played the best friend. Okay, so if you see Hayley Kikuchi, right, she wrote a song "Girls Like Girls." She is also a Disney actress. You would know her probably from Lemonade Mouth. So you would. She was in Lemonade Mouth, but she was also... She's a singer, so she does like all her own songs and all like that. Oh my god, what else was she in? The Fosters, yeah. Vampire Diaries. Zeke and Luther. Scooby-Doo. There we go. Velma. She plays Velma.
Yeah. I haven't seen those two random new ones of Scooby-Doo. I haven't seen those.
Yeah, she plays Velma. So the funny thing... The way I like to word it is she went from playing... Yeah, she was the voice actress for Velma to then being live action in something. Like, it was so good. But yeah, she was really, really good.
So this guy played a demon in the film. He was the asthma ghost, or asthma demon. The one with the... What do you call those things? Tanks? Oxygen tanks?
Oxygen tank, yeah.
So
yeah, she kept ending up in an apartment, like, getting attacked the whole time.
Yeah. So he's an Armory Dead scene, insidious, yeah. Oh, he played the guy that had a non-functional brain in the wheelchair in X-Men. He was the other guy.
Oh, it was the son.
Yeah.
He played the son.
Ah, okay, so he plays weirdos.
He plays half-dead people.
He's in Batman and Robin.
Hey!
Bat nipples. Bat nips.
That's my one.
Yeah. So...
Ace Ventura. No,
meh.
thank you. And no thank you to
But
Ace
anyway,
Ventura.
story itself, or the film itself with me, what did IMDb? 6.1.
See,
7.
okay, right. As a story, it's... There's her with the broken legs. As a story, I feel like it's about her getting over the trauma of losing her mother. So it is. And she does eventually overcome it. So I do like that aspect of it. But as an insidious horror movie, I don't know. I think if she wasn't in it, if Stephanie wasn't in it, I definitely wouldn't have liked it as much.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about 7, so...
I was going to say 7.5.
Yeah, so, even enough.
Definitely, if she wasn't in it, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. My rating would have been definitely a lot lower.
Right, the last key.
Right, this one I have a funny story for. We actually went to watch this in the cinema.
Yeah.
And there is a particular scene.
That's two insidious films, actually.
It's actually the bit in the basement there. And I was looking and the music was playing and the camera was going like this. And it was slowing, there was no talking. And I was like, there's going to be a jump scare. I was just sitting there like this in the cinema and I was like, jump scare's coming. And next minute, bam, jump scare. And the theatre went, and I sat there going, oh yeah, there was a jump scare. But in saying that, oh, love him.
Who?
Josh Stewart. He is from Chicago. No, he's not from Chicago. He's from Criminal Minds.
Okay.
Love him in Criminal Minds. He is amazing.
Well, if we know the person, tell you what, we won't go into him, but we'll say the TV show or whatever we've seen him in.
Well, so, Josh Stewart, I will say, love him in Criminal Minds. He's not in it. He's not like a main character, but he's married to one of the main characters, and I freaking love it.
So is this guy here, guys?
Yeah, that guy. Love him in it. He's an amazing actor.
Come on.
I actually forgot he was in Insidious. To be fair.
Yeah, he was the dad.
Yeah, I actually completely forgot. Which one is this now? This is
the farm. Well, the farm kind of house where they find out that your man is this guy here. Is actually holding an actual person that's alive.
Yes, they talk. Oh my god! Yeah, okay.
And there was another ghost in the house that was helping them.
So this story I remember now, right? Yeah. This story. So Josh Stewart is actually from the past. So he's actually the dad. He's the dad
of Louise. This guy.
Right, he's her dad, right? And basically, she thought and the family convinced her that she was seeing things, that she was strange and all. Because she did see ghosts and all like that. But there was one particular woman that she saw and she thought was a ghost, but it turns out she wasn't a ghost and was actually a real woman that the dad had locked up in the basement. And then someone else moved into the house and was doing the exact same thing. And had actually invited Elise to come and like... I don't know.
You text away there while I'll talk a bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, the story on this was really good because it kind of brought back then of why Louise Rainer, this one here, was who she was. And kind of gives us and gives all the viewers backstory on how and who she is, like, you know. So usual cast come back. These three people here. So happy days. These are cool actors. This guy here, Kirk Ace Vendo. I'm probably butchering his name, but he played a villain in Arrow. So he did. He despised Arrow.
Oh my god, was he the one with the weird mask and that shot arrows?
We'll go.
No.
We'll go in and see what his character was called.
What was his character? Ricardo Diaz. Was he the one that used to shoot arrows at him?
Yeah.
He was the anti-arrow?
Yeah, and then it was Malcolm.
And then Malcolm.
But yeah, brilliant actor. So he was. She was or two of these were aren't they?
Yeah, okay,
one was a ghost and one was an actual person.
So Elise is their auntie.
Oh yeah.
Elise also had a brother. So she did.
Oh yeah, they had kids. So
and the brother had 2 girls. So she did. And yeah.
Let's see if we recognise these.
Well, I recognise the other one.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Insidious. Simon. It's not.
That's probably just my Texas coming through.
No, some
oh, she was in the first Magic Mike as well.
He was in Smiley. I haven't seen that yet.
The Awakening.
No, she's not very.
I don't recognise
Social
her.
Network. She was in.
I do recognise Spencer Locke. I just don't know where from.
Yeah. So see where we recognise her from.
But oh.
What?
Oh no, I do, and I want to say before you scroll down, isn't she Resident Evil?
Oh, Kmart. Yeah, there's the picture right there.
I wanted to get that out there because we just watched Resident Evil recently.
That's another review we need to do.
I wanted to make sure I said that because I didn't want to go, oh yeah, Resident Evil. And
there's no Wi-Fi as well.
Oh yeah, and CSI Cyber.
Yeah, Tarzan, the newest one. 2.5 Men. Yeah, so
NCIS. CSI Miami.
Resident Evil.
A lot of people did.
Vampire Diaries.
Did them. Oh yeah, she got bit. Yeah, I wanted to get that out there because I was like, I do know her.
Yeah, that guy there. We'll throw him in because he's important.
He's X-Men and he melts.
Yeah, he played a war.
He was Prime Minister or something like that. Like he was someone high up in government and Senator.
Senator Kelly.
I was about to say Xavier. Magneto takes him, uses his particle machine, as I'm going to call it, on him, and makes him turn into a mutant, which doesn't stick, and he turns to water and goes.
So this one anyway was.
Oh, that only got a 5.7. Ooh.
This one to me Ooh.
Sorry.
This one was good because it kind of played with you with the whole thing, as we were saying, about a real person and not a demon and all like that. But of course there was a demon in it, as you can see.
It was like
there's
it was
this key monster.
It was giving you basically explaining how the door was opened. It was saying about Elise's background and where it all started and what her dad was like. And basically saying that sometimes maybe when kids are saying they see someone to trust them because maybe there is someone in the house.
Also a brilliant story and
brilliant. I mean, only got 5.7 on IMDb,
that's
which
terrible.
is
terrible, guys.
I would give it at least me personally, I'd give it an 8.
8 as well.
Yeah.
So what? Brilliant ending. They brought the mother into it, which she saved. She called her, which was brilliant. Like, it was a brilliant story.
Yeah.
And then the little ending with I'm gonna call him Dark Maul, appearing in Louise's bedroom, which was the ending of the actual clip, which was really good. But with this, I would give it an 8. So it would. So then the last one, which we hope it is.
Okay, so there's been 5 movies.
There was. Can I just say? Right. There was after credits scenes with this, and I feel bad that I shouldn't have sent it to Sarah, because I did send it to Sarah.
Bring it on me.
So there's more like film. There probably might be more. There is an Easter egg of your man here. I can't remember if it was the first or second one. He was in a classroom grading papers, and he had to rush back home. But there was an Easter egg on the board with Jigsaw on it, which was hilarious. But underneath that was the number 8. So
do you think they're gonna?
Is it 8 movies that they're planning?
So they're planning another 2 movies, or 3 movies even.
So I don't know. We'll go and see what happens there. But for us, this is the ending.
If it was to end like this, mwah,
perfect.
Perfect ending.
And guys, do you want it? I'll tell you how good this is, right? I know it's only after getting a 6.0 or whatever
I'd give it at
on
least
this.
a 9.
9.5.
Oh, definitely at least a 9.5.
This film was so good, as Sarah was saying about predicting jump scares and all like that. Sarah jumped.
We were in a small little theatre, like it definitely was about the same size as my bedroom, maybe a little bit bigger. And if you watch the vlogs, you know it's not that my room's not that big. But all I can say is, dang, like, I was jumping. The jump scares were badass. Like, they were proper good.
They were on point.
You didn't know when they were coming, and I was like, oh, okay. So, like, okay, let's just break it down. Storyline was a tiny bit slow.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny bit slow. Would I want it to pick up a little bit more? Yes, I would have liked it to have picked up a little bit more and had maybe a little bit more action in it, in a sense. Oh, I just said we completely forgot to record. Anyway, this is being recorded the day before it's meant to go up. Shush. Anyway, would I have liked there being a bit more action-y bits in it? Possibly. Do I appreciate the movie and the ending and how they ended it? Hell yeah.
Perfect.
They got the door closed. They won't be haunted anymore. They can have their memories now. And, well, besides of Elise.
Yeah.
That bit was sad. They still don't remember who she is.
Yeah.
Which is very sad.
But we know. And she's a brilliant actress. So, fair play for them kind of bringing her back. That was brilliant, so it was.
But she managed to pass the veil of goodness.
Yeah, so
she's...
To them, they closed the door, basically, of this demon thing, which, of course, led to, was it 5 films?
Yes.
5 films, and still yet to figure out if they are making more, because there's hints that there was not just one door, which was another thing I must show you, the Easter egg thing.
There's meant to be a second door.
There's 4 or 5 doors. What's his name? Dalton drew a picture with 4 or 5 doors as a kid, and that was like an Easter egg that there's more doors.
Oh, there was do you remember, I think it was in Skeleton Key, when they went, no, maybe it wasn't Skeleton Key, maybe it was a different one, no, maybe it was, when they went in through the hallway and there was doors on every side. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
But we'll call it back now in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's this one here. I know I'm pointing with my finger, but this one here is the only newest one. All the rest came back, and she's only a professor. Carl came back. Just a few random people. No biggie. But this would definitely be quite close to 10. 9.5, 10 for me.
Yeah, I was going to say about 9.
So definitely a good film. So all the films were good. They were a good storyline. So they were, and we enjoyed them. Did you enjoy them?
Oh, I enjoyed. Insidious would definitely be some of my favourite horror movies.
You definitely would go back and we'll rewatch it.
Don't get me wrong, I love me a good bit of Jason and good bit of Michael. Love me Friday the 13th and Halloween, don't get me wrong. But I can't watch them the whole time, mostly because I'm a storyline girl. I love my movies with a storyline and like a start, beginning and an end.
Okay.
So I do.
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end this. Sarah's gonna go over on the bed and have an old chat with Suzyroo. We will get back. I'll get back to her. So you just start chatting with her. So hope you guys enjoyed this Insidious. Sorry if I felt rushed.
Just turn the other way so you don't see me butt.
It's okay. But definitely worth the watch. So do check it out. So hope you guys enjoyed this Insidious review from the both of us. We have other reviews to do, so look forward to that. But thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys real soon. So
just a goodbye bit.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye. Just a goodbye bit there at the end.